Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Peregrino. I am a travel advisor and a business consultant. So, today, our discussion or our learning and teaching is going to be centered on how to search for programs and universities, okay, using the AI, that's the artificial intelligence. Okay, so a lot of schools have opened admissions against the fall 2026 intake. Okay, and you may be wondering how would you know if these schools actually offers the program you want to pursue, and then if these schools are actually giving out scholarships in the form of graduate assistantships, teaching assistantships, or fellowship, or what have you. So today our search or our the content of this video is going to be centered on how to search for universities and programs using the AI. And there are a lot of AIs that we have come across now. One AI that I believe a lot of you guys know is the Grok AI. We also have the Meta AI on our WhatsApp. We also have the Perplexity. You can use any of these AI to search for universities and then the programs and even funding opportunities if these universities are actually giving out funds for international students. But then how are you going to do this? So I'll take you through the process on how to search for these programs and universities using the AI, that's the artificial intelligence. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to share my screen with you, and this video is going to last, let me say, maximum 20 minutes. Okay, maximum 20 minutes. Okay, so my let me share my screen with you. Yeah. Okay. I believe you can see my screen now. Okay, so that's it. That's the Grok AI. Okay, here's the Grok AI, and we also have different type of AI. We have the Perplexity as well. So here's the Perplexity AI. You can, like I made mention earlier on, you can use any of these AI to search for the programs and the universities, and it will fish out some of these universities for you. But then let's base our search on US. So we are going to look at some schools in the US that actually gives funding and scholarship opportunities. But then before we do that, we have to search for these programs. Okay. So I'd like to ask Grok AI this question. So Grok, how many how many states do we have in the US? Okay, Grok said we have 50 states in the US. Okay, so I'll ask Grok, can you list all these 50 states? Can you list all these 50 states? So Grok is listing all the 50 states for us. Okay, so these are the states. Okay, we have Colorado states, we have Delaware states, we have Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan. The list goes on and on and on and on. Now, how do we know if these states actually pursue? They have this X university in the states that pursue this program you want to pursue in the US, and in the US they have the land grant universities, that's the public universities, and then they have the private universities, that's the non for profit or for profit universities. Okay, so like the Harvard, the Cornell, the Princeton University, the MIT, and the likes. Okay, these are private universities. Okay, so let's let's ask Grok or the AI to list the private and the public universities in each of the above mentioned states. Okay, so let's go. So let's see the magic. So can you give me a list of all the universities in each of the above listed states? So Grok is doing the magic for us. That's the AI. You can use any AI to do that. Any AI. Okay. So Grok got us Alabama A&M University. That's a public university. So you can see the first five universities are public universities. That's Alabama A&M University, Alabama State University, Arten State University, Urban University at Montgomery. Okay, and we have other private universities too in Alabama State. Okay, that's the Faulkner Faulkner University, and then we have the Jacksonville State University, and it's a public university. The list goes on and on and on. So this is just a state in the US. Okay. The second state we have here is Alaska. Alaska also has a list of private universities and then public universities as well. And then Arizona also has same. So you see the magic that AI is doing for us. This AI was able to fish out these list of private and public universities. Okay. And it may surprise you. I don't even know some of these schools. Trust me, I don't even know some of these schools. Enough for I wouldn't have known that there are some. There's a school like Canyon University, which is in Arizona. But then it may even surprise you. This school even has a lot of funding opportunities. There are a lot of schools that it is in the US that a lot of you guys have heard. Ohio State University, Grand Valley State University, Pennsylvania, Illinois State University, Illinois University, and all that, all those universities. These universities sound so common in our ears, and then we have friends and family who are even been to those universities before. But we never knew that AI can actually fish out all the schools in the US and then segregate them for us. That's the public and then the private. Sorry, the private universities and the public universities. See, according to they listed it in the states. Like AI gave us all these schools in the states. So California has over 130 institutions. Below are selections of major universities. Okay, so California, like I said, has a lot of institutions, but then these are just some major universities. AI was able to Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So let me ask AI a question. So maybe you want to pursue a public administration in any of these universities from the above listed. Okay. So let's ask AI this question. Can you list or can you give me a list of the okay, okay, can you list 50 universities from the above listed schools that pursue that offers masters in public administration? Let's ask AI this question so that AI can fish out schools, like all the schools from the above listed that offers public administration. That's MPA, masters in public administration. Okay. Okay, so can you list 50 universities from the above list of universities offering masters in public administration? It's a question. So question mark. Okay, so let me ask. Yeah. Okay, so AI is doing the magic. So 50 universities offering masters in public administration. That's the MPA. Below is a list of 50 universities from the provider state by state compilation that offer a master's in public administration or equivalent degree. Let's go down here. So they give us Arizona State University. So you want to go and pursue a master's in public administration. Arizona State University is number one. You can check MPA in that school, and they have a concentration in policy and management. We have Urban University as well in Alabama. We have California State University. We have Columbia University. Let's go down a bit. We have number 11. We have Iowa State University. That's MPA, emphasizing on community and economic development. We have North Kentucky University, number 18, with law and criminal justice dual option. Okay. We also have Purdue University, number 23. We have Syracuse University in New York, number 27. But then it's an online executive MPA program. Okay. So those who want to pursue, their masters via online can be in your home country whilst you do this. Okay. So we told AI to give us a 50 list of MPA programs in the above listed universities. MPA programs. Okay. So AI gave us 58. The last on the list 58 was West Virginia University. MPA with health science integration. So you realize that the MPA or the Masters in Public Administration has different concentration. So you can also narrow down your search to the concentration. Like you list the concentration that you want AI to, the results you need AI to get for you. Okay. Other than that, you can make it wide so that AI can give you, a wider scope of search. That's the MPA, so that you can also peruse through and see which one best suits you. Okay, so let's list another program here. Okay. So can you list MFA programs? So MFA programs are Masters in Fine Arts. Okay. I need 50 universities. I need 50 universities. So let's see what AI get for us. Okay, so with the Masters in Fine Arts, we have the MFA at Alfred University. And look at this. Just look at this. The MFA focuses on studio arts, okay, ceramic, glass, and sculpture, and then notable details, okay, on the 1, 2, 3, 4, on the fourth column. On the fourth column, you can see notable details here. And the notable details is actually telling us if these schools actually have funds or funding opportunities. So it's a fully funded with tuition, remission, and stipends. Emphasizes on what? Hand-on material exploration. We have Arizona State University as well. And then the Arizona State University actually has a MFA in creative writing and studio art, which is fully funded 3-year creative writing program. Okay. So let's go down a bit. So Columbia University on number 7. Okay, Okay, so these are the schools. Now we can also narrow it, and then we ask AI if there are funding opportunities in any of these schools. Okay, so let's go. So these schools, number 15, Georgia State University with studio art, fully funded with assistantship. Okay, concentration in textiles, sculpture, and graphic design. So those who had your undergraduate in communication design or any fine art program, you can still pursue any of your masters in arts programs at Georgia State University. And there are a lot of universities that AI was able to fish out for us. Okay, so here you go. A lot of them. Look at 42. University of Houston, Masters in Studio Arts, Sculpture and Photography, paid TA positions, concentration in painting, graphic design. Isn't this wonderful? So AI is a powerful tool. The world is evolving and then technologies are emerging. So we have to make good use of the AIs, how to use the AI to our advantage. Okay. So let me ask AI this question. So we are still in the MFA programs. Okay. And you okay, so I just asked AI, can you give me a list of those with funding opportunities for international students? Let's see. You're looking at funding opportunities for MFA programs. So we want to narrow down our search so AI can actually give us those with funding opportunities. And we can always send these graduate chairs, these graduate coordinators a cold email. Okay, so after getting the list of schools here on AI, you have to go to their website, and then you go to admissions or academics. You go to their faculty. Okay, then you narrow down your search to the department, and each and every department of the faculty has a graduate coordinator or programs coordinator. You can always send cold emails to these coordinators or faculty members, inquiring about funding opportunities and then other admission requirements and all that. Okay, so let's go back on our screens. So these universities, okay. So here, AI has actually has narrowed down our search to the list of those universities that has funding opportunities for MFA programs only. So, like I'm saying, you can look at the one, two, three, the fourth column. Okay, the fourth column. Okay, funding details for international students. Okay, so it talks about all the funding. Okay, all the funding in there. So, like I did for MFA program, you can also do for any of these social sciences program or even a science program or whatever program, being it undergraduate degree or master's degree or even PhD. Okay, you can do same for that. Now let's go to Canada. We are done with the US, so I believe you know how to search for programs and then search for schools or universities in the US. It's applicable to Canada, it's applicable to UK or any other European country. But then let's do our last search with Canada. List of province in Canada. So there are about 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada. Okay. So sometimes when you are asking AI a question, you have to, it's like you ask the first question, it gives you the finding, and then you delve into a second question, it gives you the finding from the first question, and then over and over and like on and on and on and on and then on you go. Okay. So we want to know the province or the territories in Canada. Then we can ask AI to give us a list. Maybe you want to pursue your higher education in Alberta. Okay, so AI will give you the list of territories or province or states or regions in the said country. Then now you can narrow it down to where or which particular province or territory you want to pursue, or you're looking at program or a university in. Okay, I quite remember someone just sent us an email. I want to pursue my masters in Toronto in this particular program, and we have to do some this kind of magic, the AI magic. Because how would you know that there are a lot of these schools in Toronto unless you go to um, the IRCC website where you can delve into the DLI schools, that's the designated learning institution, by territories and then by province before you be able to know the list of universities in those provinces. But then AI can also do same for you. Okay. So we have Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, we have Newfoundland and Labrador, on and on and on. So let me ask again. Pardon me, I had my degree in communication design. So pardon me if my search are centered on MFA. Okay, you can also make a search based on the degree or whatever master's or higher education will pursue. Um, your education in the disciplinary. Okay, so let's So, list of MFA programs with funding from the above listed provinces and territories. Okay, asking AI. Okay. And then with the MFA program, scholarships has not yet been exploited. So I'll be very happy those with the arts degree, first degree, who wants to go and pursue your masters, you can look at the MFA programs. Few other persons or few persons, actually go in for the MFA programs. And there are a lot of scholarships in there, funding opportunities, being it Canada, being it in US, being it any part of Europe. Okay. So if you have a degree in visual arts program or art related program from university, kindly peruse or narrow your search to the MFA programs. There are a lot of scholarships in there, and it comes with full funding with stipends and all that. Okay, so here we go. Back again on our screen. Um, in in the province of Alberta, we have University of Alberta, and then again, let's look at the fourth column: funding details for international students. At Alberta University or University of Alberta, automatic consideration for graduate assistantship. That's tuition waiver plus stipends up to 17,500 Canadian dollars. Graduate Alberta Graduate Excellence Scholarship. Okay. And it's open to international students with merit-based awards. Okay. So if you have a second class upper or even a lower, maybe you can shoot a shot. But then the minimum CGPA or cumulative weight average is a 3.0 or a second class upper. Okay. We have University of Calgary still in Alberta. International entrance scholarship is 60,000 over 4 years. Graduate teaching assistantship or fellowship and all that. British Columbia also has full funding via the teaching and research assistantship. Okay. We have University of Manitoba. That's a fine art studio / visual art. And there's also a teaching assistantship in there for international students. Go down a bit. University of Windsor, visual art, film, and media arts. Graduate assistantship. That's tuition waiver plus 10,000 Canadian dollars stipends. Thesis support funding international qualified. Okay. So there are a lot of funding opportunities, trust me. So this is how AI does the magic. This is how AI does the magic. So I think Let me check from here. Okay, so if you just joined me, or if you are watching me live, or you are watching me from your home or whatsoever, I want you to subscribe to my channel, Rufen Peregrino, and then turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I believe this content was very insightful and it's very helpful in how to search for universities and programs using the AI. I'm going to come your way again with some more videos. Some more videos will come your way again. So I want you to subscribe again to my channel, leave a comment in the comment section below, like, share, and tell a friend about my channel, Rufen Perry Greno. Thank you. It was nice having you on my channel. Bye.